What's up, everybody? Spicy topics. You know, it's always heated over here when I'm talking in celebrity topics, talking those hot topics, whatever I'm talking. I end up getting heated because that's just what it is. I'm spicy. That's what I am. So I just watching Eliana and Chief, Natureboy, whatever you want to call him. I'm used to calling him Natureboy. So I was watching them. They're away on vacation, and one thing I actually noticed this a while back, a couple days I say, that Eliana, you're getting clingy. You're getting clingy and you're starting to come off as sprung. You touching his face, you picking out stuff from his eyes, you're gazing into his eyes. I even saw the baby drop something. You sat there and watched that child drop something because Nature Boy was standing right there. You were so intrigued by him, you wasn't paying attention to your daughter. You could have prevented her from dropping whatever she dropped. I noticed that you're so involved into whatever Nature Boy's doing that you're not even paying attention and focusing like you should. You're losing focus. Let me tell you something. That's not where it's at. You're getting that attention right now from him because he's treating you like you're special, because right now that's how he sees you. But don't think that you're exempt. Those females that he slept with, he had history with, and he knows how their walls feel. They're still in that house y'all live in. They are still there. Don't sleep. Malia was just beat up emotionally and mentally by him in front of everybody. Don't think that her absence means that he don't want her and he's building bonds with you. Let me tell you, when he get back to that house, he's going to have a more powerful Malia. While you're over there gazing in his eyes, she's back home powering her self-esteem back up and confidence from when he tore her down in front of everybody. Anybody on social media, anybody. So she's going to look more illuminating and more strong and more attractive than you think. Remember, he didn't kick her out. He just kicked her out of y'all little threesome. But she's still in the house. So why you getting too happy and getting too clung and sprung? What you're doing is you're starting to look like every other female in that house. That wasn't special for him. It wasn't. What I guarantee you, what's special is not you looking like them, acting like them, looking like them when they look in his eyes, begging for his attention. But that's what you're starting to look like. So you better check yourself. So I also wanted to know, is Nature Boy lazy? Are you lazy? Is this whole system, this whole organization of spirituality that you've created, where you have servants, you have people doing things for you, have women opening their legs for you, even they're letting you throw them back to the other men in the house. The men are letting it happen. This whole thing you created, is this because you wanted to avoid working and getting your hands dirty and working? Because you speak so against the government and working? Is it because you're lazy? You don't want to work because you don't feel like it? I've been wondering that myself too. Watching them play basketball, I noticed all Eliana was doing was saying how sexy you are. All you was doing was playing because you didn't make. I don't see you make one shot. I don't know if you made not one single shot. Now, you might have a bad game. That's not to say you're a bad person. It just means you didn't get a shot, which means you're rusty. But what I examined deeper is that you look like you didn't even want to play basketball. It was a front. You just didn't want to look like the eyeball. You didn't want people to know that you really had no interest in playing basketball because everybody else looked like they wanted to have a good time with the men. You came off the court finally, and you start directing people what to do, like you know what you doing. You didn't even make one shot, dude. How the hell you gonna come off the court and tell people what to do? Go there, don't let them do that. Defend, guard, no. You're corny and whack for that, okay? So yeah, y'all, I noticed that with these two. I see somebody's lazy, making up organizations and all this spiritual talk that I don't agree with, all because this person don't want to work, get a job and work. And they want people to do things for them because they really lazy. And the female thinks she's special. because he threw the other one away and disrespected her in front of her. She thinks she's special. She don't know yet, like you don't know yet. Let me tell you something. You leave again like you did before, it's not going to be the same results. Because he know now you'll leave. He knows what to do now. He picked Malia up when you did it before. So you go ahead, think you going to win that way again. The same way, and it's not going to work. Like I said before, when you went back to that guy, what you did was you allowed him to break you down completely. Now all your confidence is in him. You had some of your own before you left. That's how you were able to leave. But you gave him everything when you came back. You agreed to polygamy when you was against polygamy, and you was fighting for your beliefs and what you stood for. But you caved and gave in when you came back. So dare you leave again. He might not even like you the same way. Because I see it happening. Instead of you staying your distance, maintaining yourself, not allowing him to see you too sprung. It's not about playing games. It's about remembering that this guy did you dirty. Yeah, you love him and you're giving him a chance and you are opening up to him. Yeah, you agreed y'all will be together and try it out without third wheels and third parties. But that does not mean forget everything this guy is capable of. The way it looks is that you're forgetting because you're starting to do too much. Clingy things in his space. So I see where this is headed. This is crazy to me. I don't agree with this relationship. I would not be in this dynamic. You can't catch me in this dynamic where I'm sharing a man. Ew. No, not me. But since you are, I have to talk to you where you at. And what I see, look, and they proclaim that they so in their higher selves. Let me tell you, get out of that high horse. You are in yourself. We are human. You can try to make excuses up with people that's weak-minded, but I see you for who you are. You're human. One day you talking about you a god. Now you're a king. You thought your moon was in Leo, so you was acting like you was a Leo. Now you find out you're not. Now who are you gonna be, dude? You don't even know who to be. That's not real. That's not authentic. And that's not attractive to me. I would not care how a guy looked. You got to have more than just a look to you. I don't want a smelly guy. I don't want a lazy guy. So that would never work for me. But then again, we're talking about women that's okay with sharing a man and leaving their kids for other people to take care of. Not caring if their kids are dead or alive. I'm talking about infants. This is the type of people we're dealing with. So you got to meet people where they're at. Not that you would ever make this stupid decision, this crazy decision, but that's the decisions these people made. But I already see it's coming. So guess what, y'all? We gonna have content, I guess. Because all that ain't Eliana saying, ain't my man cute? He's so sexy. Look at him. Girl, look at your baby. Please don't make the mistakes those other females made, because that will get you nowhere fast. Don't start ignoring everything else, especially yourself and your child, to be looking at him up and down and admiring his beauty all day. There's things you have to do in a day. Like I said, these people want to live like that. That's on them. But I see where we're headed. I see where it's headed. And I noticed that you're making up these organizations because you're avoiding responsibility. Period. 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 You feel me? Alright, y'all. Leave your comments below. I know this was a hot one and it's going to get hotter. So stay tuned. Peace.